with YL and Oaks. We got some midweek football going on right now. I'm watching the Sevilla game. Oaks is continuing his La Liga strike. I don't really have anything to help my argument for La Liga, but I know it's brand of football, and I know where it's going to be at once everybody figures it out. So I'll be here still, everyone. Oaks, how you doing?
I'm good, my man. I just got back from vacation, had a nice time at the wedding, won a bunch of money this weekend. I was lit. We got some West Ham versus Leicester City coming up today. I just figured we'd do a quick rundown of some highlight games that happened this weekend and then throw out some picks for the boys.
Yeah, I got a fucking pop up. What's good? You thought I wasn't ready.
All right. So I'm gonna run down Friday. I'm not gonna steal too much of the show's content. I'm not gonna go over all my picks from the show. I'm gonna go off of some of the shit that I was live tweeting out, stuff that I got in late and didn't throw on the board, but that I'd love to see this weekend. And I'm gonna start with RB Leipzig. They're not dead to me. They
Agreed.
they can be bet again. That 4-0 shellacking was awesome. They had the big and fast rebound like I was calling for. Got that goal in both halves at plus 105, which was sick. They looked great at home. They picked up all the goals that they left on the field versus Mainz because they left, I don't know, 4 or 5 goals on that field that they just couldn't finish. Yeah, maybe more. And Forsberg finally got his. Looked like he did at Euros and was playing well. So RB Leipzig, live and bettable team again in Bundesliga.
So the only thing I'll say is, as soon as I saw the lineups, I was like, "Holy shit! I forgot that I got Schick." So then, like all Euro, I just kept going, "Yo, Schick happens." So I think I even wrote on my board. I was just like, "Yo, Schick happens." So immediately, right when I saw him get his chances and get on the board, I was like, "Oh fuck yeah, let's go, Pat. Here we go." So I was happy to see Leipzig get it. I was really upset that Stuttgart couldn't get one fucking goal, though. I did have both teams to score. I don't know how they were busting everybody last week. So, hey, John.
Yeah, they ran into a very pissed off Leipzig team at home that was fucking playing around. So that was fun to watch. And then next we got the PSG game. PSG still a fucking wagon. Messi coming next week. Huge pump. Mbappe got his goal. Time goal. Always gotta go with no assist for him. Got taken off a little early this week. But PSG was rolling. I see why they took him off and subbed him out. Yeah, PSG's still a wagon.
Must be nice, Juan. Must be fucking nice. Fucking guy.
You got anything for the PSG game?
I mean, if Messi actually wants to fucking show up to a game, I haven't even seen him put on a kit yet. I'm gonna go ham on the Messi ones. I'm gonna take him for a goal and an assist, just because, like, you got to show out. I think they're literally waiting for a home game.
Yeah, I'm taking him first goal, first time he steps on the field. It's gonna be, you got to. What? How could you not?
Yeah, I don't know. It's to me, I'm so interested to see how like all these set pieces are gonna go, how penalty kicks are gonna go, like, because at the end of the day, like your Neymar, you're like, I'm the number 10, bro. Like you had to change your number because of me. And then Messi's just like, Messi's not going to argue. He's just going to kind of look at him, like maybe shrug or just like give him one of these where it's like, all right, fuck, here, take the free kick, man. And then he scores like, yeah, cool, sick. But like, I guess that's just good things.
Dope free kick from outside the box. That'll pay fucking, I don't know, maybe 13-1. Pretty low for something like that. But I mean, it's Messi, so gotta sprinkle.
You have to.
Next I had the LA Galaxy versus San Jose Sharks game on Friday night. That was a pretty sick game. LA.
San Jose Earthquakes, by the way.
Yeah. The LA is struggling. That own goal definitely stung bad. The Quakes, they're rounded into form, man. They're looking to make a run here at the bottom of the West.
Them and
I
the
like that.
Rapids, both I find suspect. Them and the Rapids, I just can't have faith in them completely.
I know you. I know you're not a big Rapids guy. I've been sus of San Jose for a while, but after this Ibasi trade, it's been working out well for him. He's been scoring for him. I think San Jose's round form a little bit here, and then no free ads. But there was a fantastic article from the Athletic Cade Call this weekend. So if anybody's got an athletic subscription, you should definitely check that out. I love Cade Call. I love a young 17-year-old rounding into form, getting coached up by Woj and everything like that. Wow. Sorry. But yeah, man, I think San Jose is coming into their own here late in the season. I think they're going to be making a push for the bottom end of that wide open West for the playoffs, and we'll see what they got.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to touch that game just because they're both teams that have just been fucking me on either side. Even if I take their spread, go against them, it doesn't seem to matter. So, I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Sevilla getting real. Sevilla's right there.
Dude, the only reason I don't have the game on is because I literally got home, unpacked all my shit, threw it up, and just wanted to get this rolling before the 2:00 games, so we can throw out a couple of live picks. Let's see. Crystal Palace, Brentford on Saturday was the most boring game I've ever seen. 0-0.
Unders
sucks.
all day, baby. Unders all day.
I really thought Brentford could get one, especially for that first half. They looked like they were controlling and moving the ball well. I'm not going to lie, I live bet them at half. I know on 2 Foot Talk, I took them draw no bet, so that was no blood, but you can't do anything about a 0-0 stinker. And I still have yet to see life from Crystal Palace. Still got them high on my might get relegated board. And, since Bond's not here, I'm going to talk a bunch of shit. You can go ahead and throw Arsenal on that might get relegated board too, because they fucking suck out loud.
You know what's even worse, bro, is that they spent the most money in the Premier League this summer. It's like, yo, how are you going to spend that? Like, we see City buying Jack Grealish for 100 mil, Sancho and Varane going to Man U, and you guys are still the worst fucking team after spending the most money. Complaining about your owner not giving you guys money. Now he does, and your shit manager makes your team even more mediocre. It's really just a sad story. It's just sad.
Yeah. It's basically just a waiting game for him to get canned. Could be today, could be tomorrow, could be anytime in the next month. But unless they start winning some football games, they do not look good. They don't look like they have a pulse. They can't move the ball. It's not good.
Yeah, I have a couple personal just fuck yous that just fucked up parlays for me.
All right, I'm off. I got some too.
So this one's super personal, but Levante, you fucking cheating pieces of shit. That goal was offside. I don't care if it hit off David Alaba. You were both offside when the ball was kicked. That's suspect. But anyway, besides the biased ones, Dele Alli, fuck you. If there's a penalty for fucking Tottenham and Harry Kane isn't on the field, Heung-min Son is taking that fucking kick. Dude robbed me of a DK boost. Heung-min Son to score first. So fuck you, Dele Alli. You son of a bitch.
And also, what are you doing taking Son off that early, dude? I know you're up 1-0, but you can't park the bus and fucking commit to that. Son's your best attacker. You gotta feed him the ball and get him in space.
Yeah, conspiracy theory. Nuno didn't want to embarrass his old team, so that's why I took out Son, because, Son's good for at least a goal or an assist every game.
Oh,
so.
yeah.
Yeah. Also, he helped us out for the odds for a Son goal next week, which I'll probably still take.
Yep, facts. And shots on goal too. I've been using that a lot as a hedge for guys that strike well. If they don't finish, I hedge them with 1 or 2 shots on goal, because there's always good money odds on that right now.
Yeah, true. I always hate it when it's just like I like when it's like 1 or more, but other books it's like over 1.5. And for some reason, after they get 1 quick shot on goal, it'll take fucking another 90 just to get 1 more shot on goal. All of a sudden, it's like they know that I bet it. The other super personal one I have, and I'm gonna butcher this guy's last name, but Zichos, the center back on Cologne. So I had a parlay of Lewandowski to score, Mueller to assist, Bayern Munich to win, over 2.5 goals. So Mueller sends a sweet cross. It skips over the center back's leg, falls into Gnabry's feet. Bang, they take the lead. I'm celebrating, thinking, damn, got this. What's good?
Yep.
And then I see that he's not credited with the assist because it fucking deflected off of the center back, even though it was going that way anyway. The center back did fucking nothing. It still went to the target. That was bullshit. I'm mad at DraftKings. I don't even like that was the biggest load. That was the only thing that didn't hit, too. Mueller assist didn't hit.
Those hockey assists always get you with shit like that. It fucking sucks, bro. So my biggest fuck you is me. Fuck me for forgetting and getting swept up with how good of odds FanDuel was putting there for anytime goal scorers over DraftKings. I've been betting a lot on DraftKings, no free ads, because they just have much juicier MLS numbers across the board. And Ronaldo not starting and coming on in the 60th minute absolutely tore my heart out. And then what was even worse was him getting the goal and getting called for offsides. So I already called that play dead the minute he stepped on the field, because obviously I took him for a goal, a brace, and a hattie, like I said on the show Wednesday. So I knew the brace and the hattie were dead, but I was holding out because that was the last leg on a 4-leg parlay to hit for me. That I thought I was definitely getting at least my first 3 legs done. Erdy had cashed, and I thought that one was for sure in the bank. And then to rip my heart out by coming in and then getting a goal and having that fucking offsides goal, oh my God, it was like dying twice. My guts were all over the floor. So big fuck you to Ronaldo. If you're going to play, get your ass on the field to start. If you're not going to play, sit your ass on the bench. Fuck me for not remembering how to bet books that refund non-starters. And then you're not gonna like this, but we gotta go there. I gotta give a big fuck you to the Philadelphia Union for ruining my 7-leg parlay. I don't know, I think it was 26-1 or some shit like that. I had all 6 legs hit except for Philly comes away with a 1-1 draw after they had so many nice looks on net and they just couldn't finish.
Yeah, that's pretty much been being a Union fan this year. Is just you eat up game. I'm not even gonna say they dominate games. It's just that they clearly have the advantage attacking wise. They for some reason people don't know how to defend them. I would give a lot of credit to Brisbilko. Also the Gazdag hype. I'm kind of out on.
What's with not starting Casper too? Like,
I don't know. I didn't get that either.
Are we doing load management this early in the season? Like, come on, get Casper.
I thought they had I thought they had Champions League or something. That's why I was like, do they have a game midweek? Granted, they have the Wednesday game, but I mean, that's everyone in the fucking league. Why are we not starting our best fucking player? I don't know. But
yeah,
in a playoff spot, not worried about it.
It was good. It was good to see what's his name, the 17-year-old catch his. My boy Frankie my boy Frankie, shout out Frankie and Mooney gang. He's got season tickets like right behind his parents, and he knows they were going nuts. He didn't make the game because of some other stuff and weather, but yeah, he shouted them out, and it sounds like a great time. But fuck the Union, get more than 1 goal, start Casper, get me that fucking win, give me my 7-leg parlay. Y'all owe me some money out there in Philly.
What's even worse is that we were hot on MLS that night too, because I had a parlay.
We were red pepper hot, dude. And so that's the other thing I'm getting to on MLS is that Sporting KC showing absolutely fucking nothing but grit after a red card in the 12th minute to dig deep and come out with a 0-0 draw. 0-0 football isn't super entertaining, but to see Sporting Kansas City dig deep and not give that game up after taking a red in the 12th minute was amazing.
I'll be honest with you, a little bit of bullshit there. Was Sporting the one that you told me to take a double chance on?
That was, yeah, minus 145 on Sporting KC.
Oh, that was the Minnesota game? All right, cool. Then that's the one I actually did listen to. All right, I feel better then. I feel better.
Yeah, so that had me sweating all damn day, and seeing that cash felt really good after I tipped out that double chance, and they were able to grit out that 0-0 draw. I got another fuck you. Dortmund's back line. Yo, just fucking eat my ass, Dortmund's back line. What
Yeah,
the
that's
hell
on
was
my
that?
list also. Just
Um,
Dortmund and also Holland washed King.
oh, come on, man. He definitely skied that one. He definitely should have had. But yeah, Holland, Holland just didn't get going. Disappointing after that Super Cup loss too. I thought they were going to come out and shellac everybody. They got a lot to correct. They got some stuff to work through. Oh, look at that! I like that parlay that you just threw up there. Bow not hitting kind of screwed me. I'll get to it on 2 Foot Talk. I don't want to flex too much right now, but I should be leading Parlay Cup with my 3 anytime Italian goal scorer parlay now.
Yo, only thing that didn't hit on mine is Tamara Abraham had fucking 2 assists and no goals. I was fucking fuming. I was just like, really?
Yep. I was so freaking out too. When Immobile missed that first penalty shot, I was like, I'm so glad. I'm so glad I didn't touch this Napoli game because all I would have been doing was betting Immobile win cast, and I would be freaking out. And then he ended up coming back and getting his, but I was still pissed at them for absolutely choking away Champions League and a top 4 spot last year. So I was like, nope, I'm too fucking emotionally invested in this one. I'm still too pissed from last year. I'm not touching this game.
So Lazio is one of my teams that I made another list that's just don't sleep on them because Lazio is one of those teams. They got shit odds against Empoli. No offense to any Empoli fans out there, but Lazio, just that midfield and attack. I don't even got to look at the back half of their team. They should smoke Empoli. That's what I was like, all right, give me that. They were like plus 120, plus 130. And then you add a Immobile goal. It went up to like plus 250. It was the easiest fucking win cast in my life.
Yeah. How about what's going on with the Italians, man? I saw more Reds in the Italian league than I did in French League One. That's just ridiculous.
Bro, what the theory is that like Italians just now got fans back in, so they think that like referees are feeling the pressure from the fans like after a year without them and stuff like that. But a few of them were fucking bullshit, if I'm being honest. Like tactical foul, he got a yellow card, but then 58 seconds later, dude drills a shot at him. He goes like this and hits his hand. Second yellow card, 58 seconds later, red card. It's just kind of like, dude, you just gave him a yellow. Like, yeah, give him a free kick. Tell him, yo,
keep your fucking hands down. Let's play some football.
On.
No need to be having double fucking red cards and the other team a red card in a game. 3 fucking red cards in a game is a bit excessive. It's tough football to watch. I'm gonna butcher this name, but Bayer Luskervin or whoever played
Bayer Leverkusen.
Yeah, Leverkusen. That game. Do not sleep on Schick.
They're on my list also.
Dude, I took Schick for an anytime goal. I had him for 2 or more shots on target. I had him for 3 shots overall, all plus money odds, all cashers. Schick is a monster. He is carrying that Euro energy right into the season. This team could shake up the establishment in the German Bundesliga, especially with how bad Dortmund was looking, and Bayern Munich is looking pretty shaky as well. I mean, I think Bundesliga table is definitely open for discussion.
See, I can tell you just started watching this past year because this is usually how it goes for Bayern. Dortmund will take like a 6-7 point lead, and then all of a sudden after January, it's all Bayern. Like I'll let you know. It's kind of like Atletico Madrid always blow their lead too. So unless they're up by a shit ton, they ain't gonna win shit.
Yeah, and watch when West Ham shit down their leg last year.
Yep. There's a lot of teams like that.
Yeah. So
Bayern's coasting right now, just so you know.
I feel you, new coach, but what was his name? Ludowski definitely came out and said that his interest level might not fully be there, that he's looking for new challenges and stuff like that. So we'll see. I mean, it's going to be exciting football to watch. I'm going to watch every weekend. I'm going to listen to every game live while I'm working and shit. Like, I'm big on Bundesliga. I love the speed in that league.
Also, Larry Gordo, hell no, Yick. I haven't watched Ted Lasso personally, but I've only heard good things, so I'm not gonna say you're casual for that. Do your thing. Ted Lasso is an award winner. Also, I'm pretty sure he accepted an award. Absolutely fried at home in sweats. So go.
Yo, I watched season 1. I haven't checked out season 2 yet. I'm not a big watch week to week guy. I'll wait for the whole season to drop. But yeah,
Same.
season 1 was absolutely fire. Would recommend. Um, dude, so next game I got is Atlanta. Holy fuck, that game was nuts. The early goal was fantastic. That was an absolute snooze fest. And I'm not going to lie to you, dude. I was at this wedding watching that game on Flash Score. They call us into the ceremony, and I'm like, I got to hedge this fucking Atlanta Woodcast like right now. So they're getting ready to get married. And I'm like, all right, I'm doing the math. I'm like, all right, so I have Atlanta in like 4 parlays. I got 2 win casts. I got Atlanta money line. I'm like, all right, I got to do a quick double chance hedge. And then the ceremony was going on. They got married. They're walking out of the church. I look and it's tied. I'm like, oh, thank God I hedged. And as I'm looking, boom, Atlanta hits that second one for the win. So, you know what? I don't mind throwing $25 to save 100 on a hedge, but what a fucking game that must have been. I wish I could have seen it live.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie to you. It was pretty boring for large portions of it, but whoo, that ending, baby, that 91st minute, that shit hits right. When you get your over covered and everything, that shit's beautiful.
Dude,
I literally just turned that shit off too, and then like I got an update later on that was just like, yo, Atalanta ends up winning. I was just like, oh, word? My fucking guys.
And they covered the over. Dude, I gotta tell you, that's what hooked me on watching and betting soccer is football after the 90th minute is just the most intense ride you can ever take as a gambler. It is phenomenal. Especially last year with Man U having more goals than anybody in all of EPL after the 75th minute. Like I was getting a little upset at couple of the newer soccer bettors coming into the chat being like, oh, this your Man U plays dead, your Man U plays dead, your Man U plays dead. It's like, dude, they scored the most goals in all of EPL after the 75th minute last year. Do not shit talk live Man U bets. That game isn't over until the whistle blows. So we don't do that around here. We positive vibes only. That's right, Roners. Positive vibes only, brother. We keep them up.
I actually have Man U on my fuck you list just because they didn't score one more goal, which would have hit all my parlays. So fuck them.
Correct. But yeah, that Pogba plus 300, plus 280, plus 200 if you went DK, but you should have shopped. But yeah, Pogba plus 280 on FanDuel, plus 300 on Sugar House. Like, if they're going to hang numbers like that on Pogba, I'm going to bet him every single week. He is EPL's Charles Gill. Like, you're going to hang a number like that, I'm going to bet it every single time because it's going to hit 3 out of 4, 4 out of 5.
So, do you have any other teams that you just said don't sleep on? Because I have a huge one.
I do too. I'll let you go first. This one's gonna be shouted out to my boy, and you already mentioned him, but I'll let you go first.
So mine is Birmingham. Now, this is a championship side that I feel like not a lot of people are into the championship betting unless you get deep into footy betting and you're just like, oh shit, these games are on all the time. Like, they play the longest schedule. It's one of the best seasons, some of the best competition. But anyway, Birmingham, Vegas has fucking zero clue how to handicap this team. They were plus 330 money line. So I was like, fuck it. I'll take them. Just like draw no bet. Don't worry about it. They end up winning 5-0. Like, they've been covering spreads left and right. Like, they beat the absolute shit out of Luton at Luton. They're just a team where they got a couple of young guys out on loan now that are there. Like my man Chong, who I love a lot over from Manchester United, who's just fucking moving them. He's just pulling all the strings in the midfield. They're finding the right guys, finally hitting it in the fucking back of the net. I know they did drop to Bournemouth, but I mean, I've never seen so many wasted chances. But Birmingham, if you can even just get the spread, like you don't want to trust me yet, that's fine. We'll give it a few weeks until you finally realize that I'm right here with Birmingham, but they're just fucking cooking people. Also, shout out Vodka. Finally took his advice. He said, bet Fulham. We're not going to lose a single game. So I bet Fulham this weekend. They won 2-0. So we're riding Fulham into the fucking ground if I have to. I'm going to keep riding Fulham. But Birmingham, they don't know how to fucking handicap them. Take advantage of it while you can because they're going to keep kind of cruising and covering all their spreads. 5-0's no joke.
All right. Before I get to my team, don't sleep on. I gotta just throw this out there. I just went ahead and built myself a little parlay for this Leicester West Ham game. I'm going with Michael Antonio and Vardy to score and over 2.5. I just threw that in over on FanDuel. $5 wins you $32, give or take, plus 537. So that's definitely something I'm rolling with now that lineups are out. Yep. Leg, now that you're back, why don't you go ahead and put up my boy Warner's comment about don't sleep on the Rapids. Don't sleep on the Rapids. I know you can't trust this team. I am in on the Rapids. They have sold me. I've been watching them hard. I don't think that they're necessarily best team. They're definitely not the best team in the West, but they have shown that they have the grit and determination to get into the top 3. They're building every week. They're playing great team football, and the only problem with the Rapids is they lack an elite striker. That's the only thing that I see biting the Rapids in the ass is they don't have a Rudy Diaz, a Gustavo Bo. They don't have an elite finisher like King Yosef or somebody, even a Pleto or anybody like that just finishes in front of the net. Rubio's finish did look great, and I do like Rubio's game. That's the one thing that I worry about with the Rapids. But other than that, do not sleep on the Rapids, especially at home. That supporter section is always wild. That altitude is a killer for teams that have to travel there and play, especially midweek. So do not sleep on the Rapids, especially not at home. And then another one I got is New England. I mean, obviously, they're a fucking wagon. Them and Seattle are the 2 best teams in MLS. But this news about Buchanan potentially getting moved to Chelsea for $10 million is super interesting and something to keep an eye on. Buchanan played great for Canada in the Gold Cup. He's been absolutely phenomenal for New England with Gill sidelines for almost a month now with injuries. But yeah, Buchanan rumors to Chelsea for $10 million. That's definitely interesting.
Wow, he just got named an All-Star too.
Yeah,
it's fucked up.
That sounds right, dude. He's been killing it. He netted 2 goals in 3 games, and he's been distributing the ball too. So I mean, New England is an absolute wagon. They, I know you're a Philly guy, and you don't like to hear that, but their keeper's lights out too. This New England team is on one of the hottest streaks I've seen coming off of that Gold Cup victory.
It's cool. They're choking the playoffs like usual.
We'll see. I took a future on him plus 500, so gotta do it.
So in this Leicester game, you said you went a Vardy goal, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm feeling really good about Harvey Barnes and Telemans, and I know they're both gonna have really good odds. So if you can do Telemans to get a goal or an assist, if your book offers that, I'm just saying have a look at it. My man's been pulling the strings, and apparently he's gonna be named captain if not actual captain, but like assistant captain, co-captain, whatever the fuck you call it in soccer. I don't know what it is. Second captain. So apparently he's up there. Oh, Hatafe arguing on the bench. You love to fucking see it.
I'm actually pulling it up right now to see if it's still available on DraftKings. Okay. All right. So this isn't a must bet for the EV or any of you super sharp guys out there. I'm not that dude. I don't crunch the numbers. I don't do the EV on the boosts and shit like that. That's Promo Guy 123 on Twitter. Shout him out. He's dope. But I'm taking this Goalapalooza boost. West Ham and Leicester City both to score a goal in the first half. I mean, fuck it. I want goals. I want to see over 3.5 this game. I want to see Vardy come out early in net one. I'd love to see them both score in the first half. I'm not maxing it. I'm playing it for half a unit. Fuck it. 4-1 on half a unit after a very up weekend. I think 5 to win 25 is pretty good.
How many McDoubles is that?
That would be 2 McDoubles. That's a 2 McDouble bet right there. That's some lunchtime cash. You lose this bet, bring your fucking lunch in a bag tomorrow.
I was about to say, Oaks isn't eating tomorrow if he doesn't hit this one. I don't know, man. Leicester, I know they can pilot it on, but like they just go through these cold, like just periods where it's like I don't know if they're ever gonna score. It just seems to just always go down the wing, especially when they have Perez starting, who I think sucks. And I don't know why Nacho isn't playing. I don't know if he's got an injury or he's not 100% fit. I don't know what's going on with that.
He's been coming on as a sub decently early, but so if you guys want some hot stats, last 5 head-to-heads have all gone over 2.5. So over 2.5 in that game is, if you're a trends guy, that's a must bet. Last time they didn't was back in October 27th of 2018. They tied 1-1. So if you're a stats guy and you go heavy with the trends, over 2.5 is definitely a must bet on this Leicester West Ham game.
Yeah, I see there being a decent chunk of goals here. This Sevilla game is going to go just how I fucking said, bro. And it's so frustrating to watch. If they can just fast forward through the first halves, I'd be good.
Hold up. Let's see. I'm trying to catch some more numbers here, but I'm struggling with how to use my phone and talk to you guys at the same time.
I'm just going through each book trying to find the.
I kind of like Leicester money line here too, dude. I'm not.
Well, yeah, it's plus 190 on FD.
Dude. Yeah, at plus 190. I don't know how you sleep on Leicester money line. I had a little bit of a rough morning. I woke up early. I got up before the fucking Twitter guys started putting all their shit, and I had a $50 free bet on Fox Bet, but I had to drive to Michigan to use it. We'll get to the Michigan shit on our show on Wednesday because I'm getting a big fuck you to you on that one. But so I woke up and I saw both teams to score minus 150. I'm like, not great odds, but for a free bet, like I'll take the cash, turn it into cash, something I can use. And by the time I finally got my shit together and drove to Michigan, I pulled into Michigan and all the Twitter guys have been going nuts on the both teams to score and hammered it down to minus 180. So I had to shop around again. I ended up taking both teams to score and a goal in both halves at even money. I think that's a pretty fair price, and it's definitely something that's doable in this Leicester game. So I got a $50 free bet on that.
I just took Yuri Telemans to score outside the box plus 2,800. And I'm sprinkling very lightly on that. But I have a great feeling about him. He's going to ball today. I think he takes care of business. I don't know who's going to be able to guard him because I know it's not Declan Rice. He's going to have to guard Madison. So who's guarding Yuri Telemans? Who the fuck is guarding him? Also, Vodka, they do have odds on teams to be relegated. When we first checked, it was like in the EPL was Watford was like plus 120. Brentford was like plus 220. Crystal Palace was like plus 190. And who was the other team? Norwich was like almost even money. And they're getting the shit kicked out of them. I will take the opposite spread from them every day of the week. They just look like such a championship side. They just shouldn't be in this league at the moment. I feel really bad for them also. On top of their jerseys are fucking horrendous, and I hate looking at them. They make me not want to watch the screen. It's just bright yellow and bright green. It's the worst possible combination for me, just viewing pleasure. I'm looking at all these beautiful kids, and then I see this fucking booger-looking kid out on the field. And then poor Todd Cantwell trying to dribble everybody because his team sucks. But hey.
Yo, Leg, who'd you call out for an assist on this West Ham game coming up?
Telemans or Madison. Or I said Harvey Barnes, I mean.
Okay. Madison.
Yeah, so Harvey Barnes, Last game he was just like a little. He was
Plus
getting in all the
800.
dangerous spots, making the right runs, but his touch and his like decision making wasn't at where it was in full effect like it was last season. So we'll see if he still got it. You know, he's gonna. I think he's got a little bit of a bounce back game here.
I like Saeed Brennerman, I think his name is, for West Ham too. He's always dangerous for an assist or a goal. If you're feeling real frisky, sprinkle him for goal plus assist. I'm sure you can catch that 25, 30 to 1 somewhere. But yeah, I'm gonna ride with you on Barnes for sure. Plus 800. I'll throw what's I got 385 and change.
That's like, dude, that's like 10 McDoubles.
Dude, if it hits, yeah, that's a nice meal right there. We
Yeah.
go pull up and get some drinks.
I'm getting a couple Big Macs then. Fuck.
Hell yeah.
Extra large drink.
All right.
Vodka, I think you made a great point here, though, because I genuinely don't know if Arsenal's going to score until that game. Because they have, what, one more game, or is it the international break now? I think it might be the international break now. So that's another 2 weeks that Arsenal's not scoring a fucking goal. And then they got City next, so they ain't scoring there unless it's a penalty. And even then, I don't know who's taking the penalty that's going to score it. And then I think they have Norwich finally on the 11th. So it's just kind of like, wow, you literally might not score once in your season until the fourth fucking game. That's horrendous.
That's terrible. You want to talk about the Nice riots at all?
Dude, I had Nice fans on my fuck you list because I had Nice pick 'em. Like Marseille was favored. I was like, yo, do you remember me saying last episode? Yo, don't sleep on this fucking Nice team. They got Dolberg, then my man Pablo Rosario. They got Dante back there. They got Todibo on loan. Like they got a squad, and they just picked up a great coach who just won it with Lille. Yep. And here I am getting great odds on a fucking pick 'em here. They were like plus 180 at home, and then their fans got to fuck it all up. Like, come on. They were up, too. What the fuck?
They were up, and, oh, dude, it's just like, and what were you going to do? I mean, the whole team was ready to throw hands with every fan that stepped on the field. They wanted all that smoke, and, like, what, 150 people ran on the field and then just kind of looked around like, well, what do we do now? I guess we'll go back to our seats. Like,
well, it's just funny because, like, as soon as you step on that field, well, you're not allowed back in here ever again.
Right.
Hey, oh, how will they know? Because there's fucking cameras here, a drone going around. We see you. What the fuck do you mean? How is this ever a good idea? Even just throwing shit now, they can see you. They got cameras everywhere, dog.
Right. And, like, what are you pissed about? You got hit in the head with a football? Well, maybe you probably shouldn't have hit that dude right upside his face with a full-ass water bottle.
Yeah, I know. They're throwing lighters, they're throwing water bottles. I saw a couple of vapes get thrown on the field. My favorite part, though, is when they actually came down and, like, tried to get all tough. And then, like you said, they're just kind of like, wait, what the fuck did we do? And then you just see one of the trainers from Nice run up, or from Marseille run up and just fucking body one and then just backpedal back behind security. I was like, yeah, that's how you do it. You get your fucking licks in when you can. Who's going to get mad at this guy for taking this fucking fan out?
Right.
Not me.
Right. And the player, everybody on the field wanted that smoke until they got on the field and they're like, oh shit, that's right. We don't want any of this smoke.
Well, the other thing is that Marseille, I mean, they don't got the best track record with this. All their players they got don't got the best track record with this kind of shit. So if it was going to happen to anyone, I would say Marseille or PSG when we're talking France and just like the fans are going to riot type of deal. Yeah, I could see that happening there. But I don't know. I was just more upset that my bet didn't hit. They were like, in the game, it didn't say cancel, didn't say just DQ'd or nothing. It said aborted. I was like, they had to abort the fucking game. Holy shit.
I was laughing my ass off. I tweeted that out. I tweeted out game suspended due to fan riots and then game abandoned due to fan riots. I thought that was the funniest shit ever.
Well, they did the same thing with River Plate when River Plate was playing Boca Juniors, and it took them like a full year to get a fucking Copa America done. Or no, not Copa America. Fuck. Libertadores. Okay. They were meeting in the final, and their fans literally attacked the team bus as it showed up. So then they weren't allowed to host the game, and then they couldn't agree on a spot. They're like, that's bullshit. Why don't we get to host it? And they're like, you threw bricks at their at their bus. Like, you injured their captain. They literally had to postpone the game a full fucking year. So it was giving me those vibes, which you love to see. I mean, even earlier in the season, we saw Boca Juniors. They had to call fucking what is it called? The Coast Guard in, and they gassed the players because the players were like fighting the officials. It was awesome. Don't do that. We don't approve of it, but
right,
I mean,
disavow, but
that
I
was
mean,
fucking
like,
awesome.
I'm gonna watch
That
it
was
on
seriously,
YouTube.
don't do that. But if you see any videos, send them to me. But
at Young Leg.
yeah, add a young leg on Twitter. Feel free to send it that way. Definitely don't do it, but if you do, send the video.
Right, and definitely don't tag BurrOaks77. I
Yeah.
definitely won't retweet it. I definitely won't laugh at it.
If anything, I'll quote it and be like, guys, you should stop doing this. And then probably retweet it after. When once everyone realizes, like, oh yeah, we shouldn't do that, then I'll retweet it. Just like a quick reminder, yo, don't fight
Don't
officials.
behave like this. Yeah, yeah.
Because you know I'm a very stout defender of officials. As in, I say all officials suck, so you shouldn't get mad anymore. Like, all refs are garbage all the time. VAR trash, all of it.
VAR, yeah, yeah. I need me a fuck VAR hat for real, because how I saw the VAR freeze frame. Explain to me how Ronaldo's offsides. Explain to me how his elbow gives him any advantage in that.
So that's my problem, is that you take a part of the body that gives you no advantage. You're not even allowed to use, and you're like, oh, see, he was offside.
He was offsides. Nope. That's unacceptable. Unacceptable.
I still remember in one of the Leeds games, like, Patty Bamford scored a game-winning goal, and it literally got called back because his finger was offside because he pointed, play it ahead, and then when he pointed, his finger was offside, and they called that back. That's why when Arsenal didn't get that penalty kick against Chelsea, I was fucking stunned. I was like, wow, of all the times for VAR not to just fucking make a bullshit call, we didn't get one here. Because no offense, but Reece James clearly fucking tripped him. And all the people that are like, oh, well, he initiated the contact. I was like, he ran in front of him to get the ball. Neither of them got the ball. They tangled legs and went down because the other one didn't get there in time. Like, no offense, but if you get there late, that's a fucking foul. I know a lot of people are like, yo, read the rules. You can't initiate contact. Yeah, but like when you run in front of someone and then get taken out from behind, like, I'm just confused how it's not a penalty. But I might have had both teams to score. Might be salty about it, but whatever. They boosted that too.
You didn't learn your lesson. You went back to the Arsenal might score a goal well.
Yeah. That was literally the only thing I was like, I'm not betting this game, bro. I'll take both teams to score and just root for goals. And then these fucks just never scored.
Yeah. Hey, we learn important lessons every week. I will not bet on FanDuel again until lineups are out with that Ronaldo disaster. I mean, that killed 3 parlays that were already hit for me. And like I said, I had him for a brace and a hat trick. Him and Benzema together just absolutely cut my stomach open, poured my guts on the floor, and then shat on them.
Oh, also me and Oaks. I don't know who tweeted at 2 Foot Talk, but you're fucking welcome. Just the easiest. You went from like, oh, do you think I should bet Atleti to Oaks gave you a goal score, and then I gave you an under, and they both just absolutely smashed immediately. Correa scored like 20 minutes in, and then we're in like and it ended 1-0. You're fucking welcome. Honestly, I don't know what to say. I had to even go in, and I was like cashed, and then my man was finally like, oh yeah, thanks. I was like, yeah, well, fuck.
Hey, that's what we do, man. We give out winners. We take looks. We take chances. They ain't all going to win, but you follow us. You come here, watch the show, follow us. We're going to give you winners. We're going to put you on the money. Oh, y'all, this is 2 weeks in a row. I'm going green. I haven't done my full card count up. I haven't done my full recap yet, but that'll be coming soon later today. I'm going to watch the shit out of this Leicester City game. I'm going to cheer big for my bets that I gave out on the stream today. I'll include those as a side tweet. But yeah, I'm gonna review my full card. I'm gonna put that out with units again because, as you guys know, I love finding shit that's plus money or above to bet on. That's my jam. I like anything that's close to even money.
Milan already scored. I don't know if you were in on the Milan pick. Plus 100. Come on, give me that.
I got a little too caught up in the show recap. I was having a little too much fun. I might jump in and throw that game on my laptop now that we're wrapping up here, and then have the Leicester City game on my big TV.
Also, last thing, I don't know what the fuck Getafe's doing. They're doing something with their lights in their stadium where like they're turning them on and off in like a circle motion, so it's just doing a ring around the field, and it's just giving me a fucking headache. And I get like, just play some music. What are we doing here, guys? This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. It does look kind of cool, but at the same time, like, all right, you've been doing this for 15 fucking minutes. Like, are we good yet? All the people in the stadium got to be bugging a little bit. Like, just the lights going constantly on and off over them. I just don't get it.
Warning. Somebody.
Yeah. But anyway, good luck to everybody. This is a little midweek footy recap. Plenty more football. Plenty more football. Let's burn some bread, everybody.
Rock and roll. Let it.